And welcome to Skowhegan Area High School.
The Score and CentralMainSports.com are the place for local sports. No one does more live local play-by-play than we do. And it's time now for high school football. It's brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Your future starts now. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Clark's Scrap Metal. Don't fix it, scrap it. With locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. 201 Service Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. Flagship Cinemas, consistent pricing and a premium cinema experience. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire Battery and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Manchester Motors, your Coyote tractor dealer. We dig dirt. Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Computer Improvements, from sales of computers and accessories to service, we're your go-to computer store. Heights Chevrolet, our family is here for your family. Connected Credit Union, building lifelong relationships. Get connected, stay connected. KVFCU, invested in you. Skowhegan Savings Bank, making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Tire Center, they beat any price. Route 201 Skowhegan. Kennebec Eye Care, 216 Main Street, Waterville, your site specialist. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, second generation family owned in Herman and Pittsfield, with all your grocery and shopping needs. And by SBS Carbon Copy, Main Street, Waterville, where printing's personal, not puzzling. Your team from your town plays here, right now. Here's Mike Violet and John Coughlin.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Skowhegan Area High School, where this afternoon you were just in time for our national anthem. We bring you live coverage of girls high school soccer as the Skowhegan Riverhawks take on the Messalonskee Eagles. Welcome to our broadcast. I'm Mike Violet. I'll bring you the play-by-play here this afternoon. John Coughlin is not with me. John is watching his granddaughter Madison play today for the Brunswick Dragons. My cameraman today is Mr. Galen Neal, and as you can see, it's a bright blue, gorgeous day, albeit windy here at Skowhegan High School. And it's been an interesting fall of athletics here at Skowhegan, because normally here at Skowhegan High School, the athletic team made up of young women that everyone is talking about and that usually is undefeated is the field hockey team. And while the field hockey team has played really well, it's this girls soccer team that is garnering attention now in Skowhegan because they are undefeated. This team is 8-0. They are filled with athletes, and Skowhegan girls soccer is absolutely rolling. 8-0, taking on the Messalonskee Eagles, who are straight up at 3-3 so far this year in Class A North. Skowhegan in the black with the white numerals, and Messalonskee in their white jerseys with the red numerals and the red shorts. The officials, Miss Exer, that is, and Mr. White out on the field, and we're just about set to get rolling here in Skowhegan as these two outstanding athletic programs play girls soccer here this afternoon as head coach Mike Herrick kicks the ball out on the field. Down in the goal to our left is Natalie Cook. You might remember her from the basketball court. Natalie is an outstanding goaltender, and an equally outstanding goaltender, Kiana Carrier, in goal to our right. Second team all KVAC last year. She is outstanding. Two really good keepers, two seniors in goal, so some serious experience. Messalonskee with the ball here as we get started in this ball game. The Eagles 3-3, coached by Kelly Smith. And the Skowhegan Riverhawks 8-0, coached by Mike Herrick. That's out far side. So throwing in now for Messalonskee, Peyton Bell. Eagles trying to clear their zone after the start. Now Lauren Moore has it. Moore drills it to the right, and unable to run that ball down there is Michaela McLaughlin, number 17 in black and white, so it's out of bounds. Last touch by Skowhegan, and in play again after the throw-in. Caitlin Henning gets it in the zone, but quickly driven right back out by Allie Goodrich. And that's center now for Messalonskee, or for Skowhegan. Lauren Moore, another basketball name, drives it in. Eagles have not had any problems at all scoring goals. They have lots of firepower up front. One of the players with some of that firepower you just saw, Micaiah Molly, number 33. That one's driven in, and a save there is made by Carrier. And Kiana Carrier will punt it away. She's punting into a stiff breeze. You can hear it. And it does not make midfield. It's a header there by Morgan Tupper. Back in the zone for Skowhegan, it's Molly. Molly up the right side. McLaughlin scoots a pass ahead. Here is Lydia Herrick, the coach's daughter, trying to angle in, drives one, and it's off the crossbar. The best chance of the day, and it hit the crossbar. Carrier not tall enough to get it. Went right over her fingertips. And it went off the crossbar and went away. Let me see if I've got that on the Midstate Machine instant replay. Well, I guess I don't. Hang on here just a second. There we are, back live. Apologize for the technical snafu there, but you didn't miss anything. So just a few minutes in, it will be a throw in here for Messo. They try to drive it to the net, and good defensive play made there by Skowhegan's 22, Allie Goodrich, on Elsie Spear, who's a really good scorer up front. And it'll be a throw in here for the Messalonskee Eagles. All right, ball is in. Working it there is Henning. Henning stolen by Skowhegan. Riverhawks trying to clear. Some pressure here by Messo up the far side now for Skowhegan, trying to curl out of the zone is May Dubois. She's turned back. Ball's out far side. Trying to get the replay machine working here. I believe I have. Unfortunately, I don't have that shot there by Herrick. This one rolls far side. Eagles with pressure. In the corner, it is McLaughlin. McLaughlin gets a nice pass away. Can Skowhegan work it out? They have possession. They still have possession. Ball is up now. Haley Dyer got it up. Or check that. Not Dyer. It was 20 for the Skowhegan Riverhawks, Morgan Tupper. And the ball's out. You can hear Mike Herrick yelling in the background quickly. That's not a good throw-in by McLaughlin. It never made it out of bounds, and it'll be a Messo ball right around midfield. Throw-in now for the Eagles by Spirit Avery. Ball is up deep. And now it's out. Natalie Cook in goal for Skowhegan down to our left as you look at things. Trying to line up a shot there for Messo was Emma McDowell. She got turned back. There's a boomer from way out deep, and it is wide. Grace McKay, who's the leading scorer for Messalonskee this year. She's a freshman, an outstanding young player for Kelly Smith. McKay is a midfielder, and you saw what kind of legs she had on that ball that went wide. No score, Messalonskee and Skowhegan just about 5 minutes in. Glad you're with us here today on The Score and CentralMainSports.com on a beautiful fall, albeit windy afternoon on the last day of September. Great stretch of weather that we have had, supposed to cool off the next few and then warm up again. But we've had a delightful September as we roll into October. That one is deep and it rolls right on Carrier, and Kiana scoops it up. And she will kick it away. Skowhegan nothing, Messalonskee nothing. And that one gets hung up in the wind. And it's best to keep it low today if you're trying to kick against the wind. Skowhegan with a great chance and a score! That was all too easy there for the Riverhawks as that ball just came out in front. And Morgan Tupper, as we look at the Midstate Machine instant replay, gets the goal. Comes down, Tupper with control of it, drives it in, and it is 1-0. You cannot give a team like Skowhegan an opportunity like that. So Tupper, 6.5 minutes in, makes it 1-0. Skowhegan with the lead. Got to play better defense than Messalonskee did there. Midfield for the Eagles. It's Amelia Spry, number 4. Skowhegan slows it down. Curling around, though, is Elsie Spear. And it's driven back to midfield. Look out. Skowhegan gets it ahead, and flying out of her goal there is Carrier. Carrier cleared it. Skowhegan, though, ever tenacious at the offensive end. They don't feel like they are ever out of range. Vivian Hart with good work. Kept it alive. Now at midfield, Messalonskee trying to mount an attack. They trail 1-0. Skowhegan, undefeated. Couple of close games. They've had a 2-0 game. But more often than not, they've been easy victories. Here is Tupper again, ahead of the pack, and left one hits the side of the net. A couple of subs coming in for Skowhegan. Trying to take a look here at Skowhegan's. Actually, they've had a 1-0 game. They won against Mount Blue. They started out with a 9-1 win as that one rolls out right in front of us. 9-1 win over Lawrence. 1-0 over Mount Blue. 2-0 over Belfast. 2-0 over Coney, then 5-zip over Nokomis, 5-zip over Waterville, and 4-1 over MCI last time out. So Natalie Cook does not give up many. Moore with a good stop there. She's stuffed. The Messalonskee player there, Kaylin Henning. And here comes the shot, and right in front, and it's tipped home, and it's 2-0, and it's Tupper yet again. Let's get a look at that on the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay. And again, the ball moves fast. 1 pass, 2 pass, and then there's the pass in front, and Tupper with the redirect. And it is Morgan Tupper 2 and Messalonskee nothing. That comes 8:46 into the first half. And a good assist on the play by Lydia Herrick. Ball's by McLaughlin. McLaughlin near midfield with McDowell. And not only is Skowhegan undefeated, one of the reasons that they are undefeated is because they have real good depth. They run a lot of players in and out. And here's a shot, one hopper, and Carrier with the save. And if I were Messalonskee, I would not let Morgan Tupper out of my sight. She is a certified gunner up front. All right, Wolf now over to Riley McKay, but Skowhegan ever tenacious. Riverhawks working it around. Got a freshman in there, Cameron Salisbury now, number 3. Little body action there by Vivian Hart, and the ball ends up out of bounds. Skowhegan throw in the Riverhawks 2, Meso nothing. That'll end up out. And sometimes you do have to just drive the ball out. I'm not sure that was one of those times. In the corner here for Skowhegan is Herrick. That ends up being deflected back on the Scow bench by Meso. Izzy Munn to throw it in. Right along the sideline. Good job to dance on that sideline there by Lydia Herrick. Herrick down the right. Herrick pulls it back with the toe. The pass back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, we apologize, but the Skowhegan players have to stand somewhere. All right, now picking it up for the Riverhawks, Charlotte Libby, number 13. Libby over to Tupper. And I really have to apologize. That was not Tupper who scored those 2 goals. It was 26. May Dubois. I beg for forgiveness. I blew that totally. May Dubois with those goals, 26, and not Morgan Tupper. We love Morgan Tupper, but May Dubois scored the goals, and so she should get the credit. Apologies. So it's May Dubois 2, and Skowhegan or Meso nothing. So Dubois 2. Meso nothing. Here's McLaughlin, right sideline. McLaughlin pooches it up. Try to curl to the net. Maddie Flannery. Flannery to McLaughlin. McLaughlin got stuffed. Tries a left-footed pass. Lauren Moore there in front. Try to do some work. There's a shot blocked. That was off the foot of Libby. Skowhegan with all the pressure here after the Dubois goals. They have dominated. Libby up the right. It is picked off. Can Meso clear the zone? They can't. Emma McDowell not able to get control of it. Now it ends up with McDowell. She avoids a hit by Izzy Munn. McDowell down the sidelines, veered off there by a Skowhegan player. Now at midfield, it's Molly. Molly loses it, now to Amelia Spry. Here comes Meso. Spry finds some open space to McKay. Back to McKay. Up to Spry. Spry, a very good offensive player. Sophomore, but really good moves. McKay lost it. Back to midfield it goes to Dubois. Dubois ahead now. For Maddie Flannery, turned back by Messo, driven up by Libby. All the way out of the net there to pick it off. For Messalonskee is their goalkeeper, Kiana Perry. Puts that one up. McLaughlin. Stopped on the play by Lydia Parent. Skow back with it. Parent will try again to clear. Parent over to Kaylin Henning. Henning to midfield to Spry. Spry near side and not able to run it down there, Emma McDowell. Throw it here for the Riverhawks. 14 minutes in. 2-0 Skowhegan. 2 goals by May Dubois. In traffic, Lauren Wolf can't get it past midfield. Skowhegan just turns the volume up constantly. That one's out. Sub coming in for Messalonskee, number 25. That's Riley Stewart. We got a lot of Rileys in this game. Coming out is Lauren Holmes. Excuse me, Lauren Wolf. So Wolf out and Stewart in. Free kick. And again, the win comes into play. Here's Dubois. Goes back. Skowhegan kicks it out. Skowhegan unbeaten. Mike Herrick, their head coach, he and I had an email exchange this morning. And one of the comments he had was thanks for coming to cover the game and shedding some positive light on the hardworking girls from both of these teams. But the Skowhegan Riverhawks, undefeated and playing as well as they are playing, are only going to get more attention. I know Mike Mandel from the Sentinel is here. He'll write a game story on this one. Got 2 good local teams going at it. But Skowhegan bound to garner more attention, even if this undefeated streak ends, because they are so good. And it's just not the way it usually is here at Skowhegan. Many of the athletes on the girls' side play field hockey. It's a field hockey town. In fact, it may be the best field hockey town in the state of Maine. Paula Dowdy has built a dynasty. They're very good again, although they got tied last night by the Lewiston Blue Devils. No shame in that, certainly, but it certainly was unusual to see, because as one of the Lewiston players pointed out this morning in either the Sun Journal or the Sentinel, normally we lose to Skowhegan, she said, by 10 goals or so. We played them to a 1-1 tie. I'm sure they felt like that was moral victory territory right there. All right, the throw in for the Eagles, Lydia Parent, and that makes it out of bounds. Parent will do it again. Down near the corner. It's been a rocket share first half so far for Natalie Cook. Skowhegan goalkeeper in about 17 minutes and 20 seconds has not exactly had a lot of work. All right, here's Dubois. The speed up the right side. Angles in. Trying to get a shot off. It's blocked. All right, I think we're going to get a corner out of this. We are. Nope, we aren't. What are we getting? We are going to get a corner kick. I don't know what that was with the ball. No, we're not. We're just going to get a restart from there? I guess. Now everybody stopped again. All right, now they're going back to the corner. Okay. There's the shot. Oh, it's deflected and it goes over the net. Let's get a look at that on the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay. There you see, ball ends up over the net. So 2 goals so far for Skowhegan, both by May Dubois. A ball off the crossbar. There's a corner, and that's knocked away by Carrier. And then that play. So 4 really good chances by Skowhegan, 2 of which have resulted in goals. So the Riverhawks with their 2-0 lead. And now I think we're going to get a penalty kick. We are 1-on-1. Vivian Hart and Kiana Carrier. 1-on-1. If you're the goalkeeper, it's all about guessing here. Which side is she going to go? And she scores. That was very easy. Get a look at that on the Mid-State Machine Instant Replay. The left foot. Easy goal. So it is 3-0. Vivian Hart scores. So Dubois with 2. And now Vivian Hart with a goal. To make it 3-love. Skowhegan. So the Riverhawks have come out and done what they do. Score. So 3-zip Skowhegan. 20 minutes in. We're halfway through. Look out. Dubois up near the net once again, trying to get that loose ball. Peyton Bell able to run it off. All right, back in for Skowhegan. Michaela McLaughlin, also Lauren Moore. All right, ball in, and Dubois off her foot, off the side of her foot, and out. And it'll go to Besso. It's been a long time since the ball has been on the Skowhegan side of the field. This has been a domination situation here by Skowhegan. Carrier again. Your best to keep it low. That wind is not forgiving at all. All right, running it down for Skowhegan over there on the left side is Morgan Tupper. To the middle. Taken away by Messo. Henning, nice move. Worked it around McLaughlin, now back to the middle. Maybe something from Messo, nope. Running up there very quickly was Allie Goodrich, but now Messo gets it on the offensive side of the field. Here's Spry. Spry runs into a Skowhegan player. Check that running into the Skowhegan player with Spear. Knocked her down, ball back out. Miss hit there by Henning. The turnaround by Riley McKay to Stewart. Knocked back out by Skowhegan. Vivian Hart, who just scored up the left side. Here's Dubois. Dubois going to the net for the Skowhegan Riverhawks is Lydia Herrick. And the ball ends up being stopped by Carrier. Let's look at that again. Quick rush up the left side. And not the most difficult of saves, but again, having to move on it there was Carrier. Far side now for Skowhegan. It's Lainey Wentworth. Out, she'll throw in. 17:25 to go, first half, 3-0 Skowhegan. 2 goals by Dubois, 1 goal on a penalty shot by Vivian Hart. Been a very solid workman-like performance here in the first half by Skowhegan. Far side, and really the only option there for Riley Pelletier was to go out of bounds. That was it. She had nothing else to work with. Yep. Dropped my phone. That one in front, knocked away there by the knees of Riley Pelletier. Now it's high into the air, and now it's out. Mike Mandel tells me that this would be, if they end up being on the winning side of things with their record, this would be their first winning season since 2002 if they win this game today. That's remarkable. This is quite a season for Skowhegan. Their best season ever, 1987, 13-2-1. Like I said, it's a field hockey school. But if they win today, it's their first winning season since 2002. Thanks for the information there, Mike. Appreciate that. That is a remarkable stat. Just haven't had the athletes to play, but they do now. And there's another one. And it is now 4-0. Let's take a look at that one. See if I can grab it. Off the corner. Deflected in there right at the edge of the net. Did not see who that was on the deflection. But it is 4-0. And it's party time here in Skowhegan. Messo just looking to get a shot on Natalie Cook. I mean, this is a decent Messalonskee team. This is not a team that you would consider an also-ran or anything like that. Nice job there on the near sideline there by Spry, but she just couldn't hang on. She's an athlete too. Knocks that down and then kicked it out of bounds. This is a decent, well, I'd say it's better than decent. This is a, Messalonskee is usually a very good soccer team, despite they also being a school known for field hockey. They've had good soccer teams on both the boys and girls side. Now in the ball game for Skowhegan 32, Grace Ireland. As Mike Herrick certainly able to play everybody today. 4-zip. Goals have come fast and furious here in the first half. All right, up ahead here is Maya Robinson. Check that, wrong roster. Here is Emma McDowell. McDowell. Stuffed over on the near side. McLaughlin keeps it in. McLaughlin. Not able to do much with it. Messalonskee takes it. Now it's taken back. Now it's taken back by Messo. Good play there in the offensive zone by Faith Holmes to pick off a pass. But Messo not able to do anything with it. And it's out of bounds on the far side. Got subs coming in, including Grace McKay, their leading scorer. All right, the Riverhawks still with their foot on the gas pedal. McLaughlin steals it. McLaughlin with a blast. That's wide. Good work there in the offensive end. Michaela McLaughlin. And now we got a timeout and got an injured player for Meso. Coach Kelly Smith headed out, and Tyler Cates, the athletic trainer for Skowhegan, are out on the field. So we'll take a timeout here. 12 minutes, 24 seconds left in the first half. All Skowhegan so far. Skowhegan Riverhawks 4, Messalonskee nothing. You're watching and listening to high school soccer on The Score.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. From 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
From the moment you check in at Kennebec Eye Care, you'll be greeted with a smile. From there, you'll be given a comprehensive and thorough eye exam from Dr. Peter Parody, Dr. Leslie Sobeck, or Dr. Kaylee Brown. Once your examination is completed, they'll go over what steps need to be taken to improve your eyesight needs with glasses or contacts. If you're a current patient or looking to become a new patient, then see the eye specialists at Kennebec Eye Care. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists since 1955.
Overcoming drug addiction was difficult, but I found the path to recovery that worked for me. Treatment helped me come to terms with the issues in my life that caused me to use drugs. My friends and family made a huge difference in my recovery. I never gave up. I found my path and I kept walking. Find the path that works for you.
All right, back here at Skowhegan High School after the injury timeout. That's Peyton Bell you see walking off the field, number 14. She does have a grin on her face, so. I, not being a doctor, mind you, would say that's a good sign. All right, and we're back underway. Kicked by Carrier off the head of McLaughlin, so it stays in the offensive zone. Up it goes off the chest of Spry. Spry loses to McLaughlin. McLaughlin toward the net. Knocked down by Lauren Moore. Now it's scaled wide. That wind ever present today. All right, Carrier looking to keep it low. Not really doing it there. Midfield for the Skowhegan Riverhawks. Micaiah Molly loses it. Spear hustles down, loses an edge. And Molly comes right back. Spear up slow. She's already got that right knee wrapped. But Meso steals. Meso on the offense. This is McKay. McKay. Turns. Can't use it. Still loose. Knocked away there. Good job by Allie Goodrich. Now the ball is going to roll out. Messalonskee had a little something going there. And it'll be Natalie Cook to blast it away. Midfield, Lauren Moore scales it ahead. That's DuBois up there. She's got 2 of the 4 goals, and that's knocked out. Hey, DuBois scored the first 2 for Skowhegan. Then it was Hart, and I don't know who scored the fourth goal off that corner kick. But another corner here for Skowhegan. It'll be Lydia Herrick doing the honors. Good job. That one curls in. Nobody home there in black. It goes off the feet down low of Grace McKay. Cleared out. And now cleared out even further by McDowell. Hustling up for the Riverhawks' Hart. Messo trying to get on that loose ball. Not going to happen out there with Lainey Wentworth around. Wentworth looking to get it ahead for Dubois. Cleared out of there. Spirit Avery not taking any chances with May Dubois. Get the ball out. 9:24 to go in the first half. 4-0 Skowhegan. Out of the ball game for Messalonskee. 12, Elsie Spear. A little dinged up. That neat brace on. That's not just a wrap that she's wearing. That's a legit brace. And man, have those things come a long way. From the very primitive braces that they used to have. Mike Herrick, the Skowhegan head coach, has pretty much cleared his bench. Virtually everybody has played so far. Here's Kaylin Herring for Messo. Herring, that is up, and it hits the arm there of Jocelyn Hart. Now it comes down to Molly. Blasted in the Messo zone. Now cleared out on the near side by Spirit Avery. And, you know, frankly, that's pretty good strategy by Messalonskee. We told you there was some wind, didn't we? Well, my weather app says wind gusts up to 18 miles an hour. This feels like more than 18 miles an hour. All right, middle of the field, Riley McKay, number 11 for Messo. Not able to do anything with it. Maddie Flannery back for Skowhegan. Up to Herrick. Herrick hustles. In the corner, still alive. She kept it in, steals it back. Now she goes to the net. Herrick, nice moves. Herrick played it back. A little pooch to the other side, but nobody home for Skowhegan. Kaylin Henning is for Messo. Clears it out. Up it goes to Herrick, and Herrick not able to do anything with it. And it is out. Six and a half to go in the first half. It's 4-0 Skowhegan. That one curls toward the net. Looking for a tip in front there was Maddie Flannery. She could not redirect. The carrier will drill it. I'll bet that Kiana Carrier will be very glad to be defending the goal to our left in the second half. That way, when she does clear with punts and kicks, she'll have the wind at her back. Because this wind at your face stuff, All right, in front, cleared by Skowhegan. Not much action there. Natalie Cook has had a rockin' share first half. Messo fighting like the devil. McKay rolls over, open spot in the field. McKay will just pooch it back, and now Spry in the air, knocked down there by Goodrich. Up it comes to Molly. Molly ahead, trying to get it to May Dubois. Dubois has it. Little push there from behind. Pushed her right off the ball. Now Molly. Molly fighting Henning for it. Ball deflects. Out of bounds off Messo. Nope, off Skowhegan. Kaylin Henning. Now Spry throws in. That gets hung up in the wind. All right, turning, going right to the net for Skowhegan is Herrick. Herrick moves to the left, and she got stuffed. Good defensive work there by Lydia Parent. Far side, and keeping it in over there, Maddie Flannery. Now it's out. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Molly. Right side, the pass over to Addie Boubier, just in the game. She's a junior. Throw in. Izzy Munn. Pass to Molly, picked off. Here's Faith Holmes. Holmes has it picked off. That was Goodrich. She's a very good defender. Now Wentworth. Now Molly. Little hip there from Lauren Wolf, and Wolf comes away with the loose ball. Wolf clears it ahead. Goodrich right there. Now it bounces over on the near side to Henning. Henning to the middle. Henning to the net. A shot. It's wide. And I think this is going to be a corner here for the Messalonskee Eagles. This will be their first today. Grace McKay with a corner. So wall set up, but it's not the best corner that Grace McKay's ever gotten off. That's for sure. Her kick at the side of the net, so no harm, no foul there for Skowhegan. As we approach 2 minutes left. Dubois not able to keep it in. It'll be a throw in here on the near side, right down in front of us. In it goes. Now up ahead for Skowhegan. Flannery, and rolls on a carrier. Goes all the way down on the turf and hugs it. Punts it away with 1.5 minutes to go. Skowhegan with a very quietly dominant first half. Herrick's, I guess, shot was blocked. Messo works it up. 50 seconds to go in the half. Got a little collision there. Ball's out. All right, 30 seconds left. They started back up. Dubois. Up right side, McLaughlin. Nice job. Great speed to keep it in. Nope, she didn't keep it in. It just got over that line. Very good hustle there by Michaela McLaughlin. That's it. So a very, very good first half for the Skowhegan Riverhawks. They put 4 on the board, led by May Dubois, who had 2 of those 4. And they will take a 4-goal lead into the break. Score here in Skowhegan. Skowhegan Riverhawks 4, Messalonskee Eagles nothing. You're watching and listening to high school soccer on The Score.
At Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, they're proud to be a second-generation family-owned grocery store with locations in Herman and Pittsfield. They focus on providing fresh produce, high-quality meats, delicious bakery items, and a well-stocked deli. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket cuts and grinds fresh meat daily, and they offer Maine lobsters year-round. They also bake fresh bread, pastries, and other sweet treats every single morning. For added convenience, online shopping is available at their Herman location with contactless curbside pickup ready in as little as 2 hours. Come discover Danforth's Down Home Supermarket.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. Because every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a bi-weekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
It's time for something new. This month at Varney, get a great deal on a stylish Buick SUV. Or say big on the hard-working GMC Sierra. It's time for something new. Find your something new and experience Varney value. Only at Varney Buick GMC. Find us at 260 Hogan Road in Bangor or at VarneyBPG.com.
At High Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for new or pre-owned, financing or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Height Chevy. Height Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Height family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
Looking for a way to heat your home while staying within your budget? A home heating loan from Connected Credit Union is the perfect solution. We've got you covered with an affordable way to keep warm this winter. Maybe you're thinking of purchasing a heating and cooling system or replacing your windows. Making your home more energy efficient isn't just an investment in your home, it's an investment in your lifestyle. Contact our loan team for more details or apply online at connectedcreditunion.org. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Membership eligibility required.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
When you step into Chase Toys in Unity, you're stepping into the leading power outdoor sports equipment dealership in the area since 1967, featuring a wide range of products: Skidoo, Polaris ATVs, generators, Husqvarna, and Toro products. They offer financing options, complete service and repair, delivery and pickup, blade sharpening with a team of certified mechanics. Visit Chase Toys and see why they are the leaders on the Thorndike Road in Unity and online at chasetoysinc.com.
When you have metal, don't chuck it, sell it. Clark Scrap Metal in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay want it. Bring it to them, get on the scale on the way in and unload it, then come back through to get weighed and get paid. If you regularly have metal debris, ask about Clark's Container Services. Clark's is family-owned, very friendly, and as honest as the day is long. Their trucking fees are reasonable and their service top shelf. Got metal? Don't fix it, scrap it. Go to clarkscrapmetals.com or stop by one of their 3 locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, or Jay.
At Midstate Machine in Winslow, Maine, we manufacture complex components and large-scale turbines that power industries across aerospace, defense, and energy. We're hiring CNC machinists, and whether you're experienced or just starting out, we offer on-the-job training to help you build a rewarding career. Join our Safety First team, where your ideas are valued, and enjoy competitive pay with 2 weeks of paid time off starting on day 1. Apply today at midstateusa.com, where your career powers the future.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
It's that moment when everything comes to a halt.
Mom, is everything okay?
It's okay. We can call for some help.
And what you need most is someone you can trust.
201 Service, this is Brandon speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, yeah, my car just broke down. I think I need some help.
At 201 Service, we know it's more than just about fixing what's broken. It's about being there when it matters most.
Not to worry, ma'am. We have your location, and help is already on its way.
Don't worry, honey. Help's on the way.
Okay, Mom.
Wherever you are, whatever the time, you can count on us to be there. Because in those uncertain moments, knowing you're not alone makes all the difference. 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts starts here.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
From the moment you check in at Kennebec Eye Care, you'll be greeted with a smile. From there, you'll be given a comprehensive and thorough eye exam from Dr. Peter Parody, Dr. Leslie Sobeck, or Dr. Kaylee Brown. Once your examination is completed, they'll go over what steps need to be taken to improve your eyesight needs with glasses or contacts. If you're a current patient or looking to become a new patient, then see the eye specialists at Kennebec Eye Care. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists since 1955.
Mike Violet back here live along with videographer Galen Neal. Second half about ready to go here. Skowhegan Riverhawks enjoying a 4-0 lead at the half. Two of those goals by May Dubois. One of them by Vivian Hart, and the other one off a corner. Did not see who nudged it into the net. But it went in, and it's 4-0 in favor of Skowhegan as we start here in the second half. Riverhawks with the ball, but they need a ball first. Nick Wallace, the new AD here at Skowhegan, throws one out. And here is May Dubois at midfield, sophomore. 2 goals. That's Lauren Moore. So let's see how Kiana Carrier does with her kicks now that she's kicking with the wind. The goalkeeper for Messalonskee, all second teamer last year. But really no chance on the goals. One of them was a penalty shot and the others were just labeled. Here's McLaughlin down the far side. To the net, and Carrier out. And look at that, what a difference changing ends will make. That'll add second or two to your hang time and 10 to 15 yards on your punt. McLaughlin up to midfield. Messalonskee looking to get some offense, but Skowhegan just so good, so quick. Play such good team soccer. Lots of talent, and they're very well coached. It is great to see this program back. Ball rolls by, goes back to the Skowhegan defense. This is Goodrich. And it deflects. I think it went off a Messalonskee player. Nope, it went off a Skowhegan player. Natalie Cook with a very easy time of it in the first half. She did not have to do much. All right, back comes the Riverhawks. All right, we've got a free kick. To the net, and Cook does have to make a move there. And Natalie, of course, a basketball player and a very tall one at 6 feet. Look at that throw. She hooked that over on the near side right to Vivian Hart, and Vivian shakes her head in disgust at herself because she blew that right out of bounds. But Cook hustled up, made that play, and then hurled that ball with a big old right-handed hook shot. And it really started what could have been a break out of the zone. Herrick, Dubois, out. Ball back in. This is Micaiah Molly, number 33 for Skowhegan. Excellent midfielder. Now Carrier clears. Goodrich rolls it up. Picked off there by Emma McDowell. Now hustling over is number 20, Morgan Tupper, who I inadvertently said scored the first 2 goals, when in fact it was May Dubois, who you just saw flash on your screen if you're watching our stream, number 26 in the black and white. Midfield now, Henning. Henning up to Spry. Spry over on the other side to Spear. Spear angles to the net. Now laid it off there for Lainey Wentworth. And what's it going to be? Corner kick here for Messo. So their third corner. And it is Grace McKay. Didn't get any height on it. And it went off somebody in front there. The wall in front set up by Skowhegan. And she's going to get another. So McKay will get a second one. That one's better. That one's actually too long. So literally the long and the short of it when it comes to the penalty corners. Or excuse me, the corner kicks. We are 6.5 minutes into the second half. And it is 4-0 Skowhegan. All the Skowhegan goals in the first. Near side, Riverhawks. Iziman out. And it's good to see the young woman just in front of the camera right now, Peyton Bell, back in, who left in the first half with an injury. She's okay. Parent. Ooh, she tripped herself up there. Free kick here for Messo. Here's Riley McKay. McKay up, knocked down by Spry. Spry in traffic. Spry turns, got it ahead briefly to Henning, but then Skowhegan corrals it and they cleared it to midfield. Spear. A block. Spear with it again. Skowhegan steals. Great defense by Lainey Wentworth. Skowhegan 8-0 coming in. And a win today guarantees their first winning season in over 20 years. In high school soccer, it has been a long, long time. got to feel good if you are Mike Herrick. To know that you're definitely going to win more than you lose, and frankly, you could go undefeated. They are that good. Ball's out. And in the game for Messalonskee, number 13. Nora Callback. Steal there by Herrick. Stolen right back, however, by Riley McKay. Up to Dubois. Right side of McLaughlin, too far. Well, the place to be here today is in the sun. And we are one of no other people who are in the shade. There's Galen and there's me. Everybody else here is in the sun, and so they're not cold. Skowhegan with many of their bench people in with a 4-0 lead. There's Herrick with a shot wide. .49-40 left in the second half. Carrier. Up to Wolf. Deflects over to Pelletier. Pelletier midfield. Good handle there by Henning. Henning lost it. Nice job there by Flannery playing defense at midfield. Flannery ahead to Herrick. Herrick with a head of steam. The left-handed shot. She scores! Lydia Herrick. And it's 5-0. Let's get a look at that one on the Mid-State Machine instant replay. That ball got up the field really fast. Herrick grabbing it there. Got it ahead, and she knew she had the goalie moving one way. And Carrier moved to her right, and Herrick with the left foot went back to her left and scored to make it 5-0. So Herrick makes it 5-0. Just flash that speed. Look at that one more time. Speed that she had, and then the ability to go lefty. Got it ahead here, then used the speed. That made the field open up for her, and then just blasted to make it 5-0. Here she is again. Cleared out by Messo. Not far, though. Goodrich stops it. Little body check there just for the heck of it by Charlotte Libby. Messalonskee trying to gain control. They do. Getting it ahead now, Pelletier, but can't get by Goodrich. There's a black wall there. Messalonskee Eagles just not able to penetrate the offensive end. Goodrich and Wentworth playing superb defense today for Skowhegan. Lauren Moore clears it in. Got a foot race, and McKay will bounce it out on the far side. McLaughlin with the quick throw in to Herrick. Herrick trying to wheel and deal out of the sidelines there. That one is driven up and Carrier down. It's loose. Messo clears it. McKay able to drive it out. Coming down right in front of us at midfield. On it there for the Riverhawks, Jocelyn Hart. Back to Goodrich. Intercepted by Henning. No, she missed it. Driving it, McKay. And that's going to make it out. All right, coming in for Skowhegan is Morgan Tupper. Rylan McKay. Actually, no, it's going to be a throw-in on the far side for Messo. The Eagles just like to score. You don't want to get shut out. Henning. Took it away from Hart. Henning over to Pelletier. Pelletier blasts it up. Nobody home there in white. And that's going to make it out. All right, Cook will play the against the win game, and like Carrier, she lost it. It's just not a day to be at that end. That makes it back out. Pooched ahead there by Vivian Hart, but deflects off Messo. Quick throw in by Tupper. Tupper to Hart. That deflects off McKay. High into the air, nudged down by the thighs there of Tupper. Tupper played it back to Munn. Munn stolen. This is Spry. Spry up the right side, but riding it off there is Goodrich. Goodrich to Hart to Tupper. Tupper off the right foot of Dubois. Tupper can't get it back. Midfield back for Messo is Pelletier. Pelletier spins around, blindsided there by Hart. Hart takes it away. Hart back to Wentworth. To Goodrich and the clear. 24 and a half minutes to play in the second half. 5-0 Skowhegan. In the middle, Pelletier. Now Hart. Hart with a goal today on a penalty shot. Hart got it ahead to Herrick. Herrick with that speed, and she missed the far post. Herrick has one. Trying to make it two. All right, Carrier with the clear. Comes down to Tupper. Now to Quinn Herrick. And that one is out. Now Izzy Munn will do the throw-in. And not her best throw-in ever. That never made it out of bounds. So it'll go back to Messalonskee with 23 minutes left. Parent in the middle for Henning. Henning got it ahead. Madeline Gagnon in the game. I hope that's how she pronounces it. Gagnon. And that is going to come right here and knock my phone down. Thank you, Galen. All right, quick throw in, bounces to Hart. Now to McKay. McKay to McKay. Running up Wentworth. This is just a game that Skowhegan has controlled from the start, and apparently is just going to keep controlling. Here's a chance for Spry. Back to Henning. And out. All right, on the throw in here is Peyton Bell to Spry. To Henning. Back over to Spry. Maybe a chance here to curl one in. No, it's blocked. And cleared out by Herrick. Dubois got some fancy feet, but she got blindsided there by McKay, or checked that. Yeah, it was McKay. It was Grace. And Grace blasted up, leading scorer, but she's had no chances today. Right side, Spry. Natalie Cook in goal, looking into the sun, using her right hand as a screen. That one comes up, knocked away. That is Goodrich. Doing her job playing defense. There's another shot blocked by Skowhegan. Goes out. Riverhawks are going to throw it in. Yes. Thank you, sir. As my player board blew away. Stubbing her foot there on the shot attempt was Riley Pelletier of Messalonskee. This is cleared, and all the way out Carrier. She'll blast it away. Coming down to 20 minutes to go in the second half. It is 5-0 Messalonskee, 5-0 Skowhegan, as the Riverhawks got 4 in the first, and they've got 1 here in the second. Spry with a quick steal, but Skowhegan right back with it. Munn couldn't handle it. High into the air, Wentworth, nice header. Off the body of Pelletier. McKay. Riley up the left. Right in the corner there near the flag. And we got a whole lot of nothing going on over there. Ball finally rolls out of that corner, and it is driven out of bounds on the far side by, let's see who. Out off Messo. All right, throw in by Skowhegan, off a head, off another head. Ooh, Messalonskee closing in on the net, and Riley Pelletier just had to play flat out stopped. She looked like she was going to take it right to the net, but Throw into Henning. God, you think we were doing this game from the top of Mount Washington or something. This wind is unbelievable. Spry. Excellent defense there. Heading her off at the pass, Jocelyn Hart. All right, throw in here by Skowhegan. Grace Ireland in. Picked off over there on the far side by Faith Holmes. Holmes trying to press. Holmes taken away. That was Tupper. Morgan Tupper, who I credited with the first 2 goals, but who in fact did not score the first 2 goals. They were scored by May Dubois. Like I said a few minutes ago, Messalonskee would just like to score one. We're down to 16-40. Just one. McKay, nice move. Worked it into the offensive zone, but not for long. Quinn Herrick all the way down, and that is knocked out of bounds by Bell. All right, midfield, Skowhegan really just playing a game of keep away here at this point in time. Not much else to do. They've scored 5. They've done a very good job in, quote, protecting, unquote, Natalie Cook, that is, who simply has had to do very little here in this game. It's been a very easy game. Got a whistle. Hart down, but she's back up. Tupper knocks it out. $14-10 remaining in regulation. Overtime looks highly unlikely. All right, back Messalonskee in its own end, where they have just been hemmed in all game long. Ireland forces the issue. Ireland trying to get to the net. She got headed off at the pass there by Elise Spear. Messo trying to clear. All right, here comes Messalonskee now. Some open field there for Lauren Wolf. But Lainey Wentworth right there. Dubois. Back to Dubois, too far ahead. That's out. Bell not able to do anything with that loose ball. Ping-pongs off a couple of players. Messalonskee clears. Back to get it. Goodrich. Good job to keep it in play. And that's an excellent job there by Herrick to sort of seal off Elise Spear from the ball. Now up to Moore. Moore and Grace McKay went after it. McKay went down. Ball cleared. Steele. Here's Elsie Spear, my bad. Elsie Spear, number 12 for Messalonskee. McKay. Smart play there. To come in. Near side Herrick. But running it off, and the shot there is a save by Carrier off the foot of Lydia Herrick.
You guys are fine.
5-0 Skowhegan. 9 minutes to go. We got a foot race. On the go, the shot, score! Lydia Herrick has done it again. Or did she? It did not go in. Look at that one on the Mid-State Machine instant replay. Herrick got it on the go, and her shot, crossbar, did not go in. I thought it tipped and might have hit the net. To do that right off. In front, it's in! Michaela McLaughlin with a goal. Here's the Mid-State Machine instant replay. And the 6th goal of the day goes to McLaughlin. Five minutes to go. The most goals scored this year by Skowhegan, 9. Not exactly slow either. Beat her to that ball. Driven back by Goodrich. Here comes Messo. Love to get one on the board before the next 4 minutes. Near side, kept it in. Throw in by Messo. Near side, it is out. Ireland couldn't run it down. Quick throw in here for Lydia Parent. Shadows getting longer as we warm back up again. Lauren Moore played it up with her foot almost to her head, but that didn't happen. Nice defense again by Goodrich. Goodrich to Maya Robinson. Robinson down the sidelines, 2:20 to go. Can't keep it in bounds. Throw into Messo. McKay had it taken away by Isabel Harrington for Skowhegan. She just came in. She's a senior. Everybody got some PT today. And that's not physical therapy. That's playing time. It's always good when the JVs can get some quality time playing varsity, and they have today. Midfield, Wolf, stuffed. Now to Parent. Driven back by Herrick. Ahead of everybody, Robinson. Robinson trying to run it down, heading her off there. Kaylin. We are. Quinn Herrick will line it up. Little play on here, but it didn't work. They got it into Moore. There was supposed to be a pass after that, but it did not work. Supposed to be a pass after that, but it did not work out. Here's Haley Dyer. 35 seconds to go. Haley Dyer, right side. Down to 10 seconds. There it is. So a very workmanlike performance by these Skowhegan Riverhawks as they stay undefeated and have now clinched a winning record for the first time since 2002. It has been 23 years since a Skowhegan varsity girls soccer team has had a winning record, but they have made sure that is going to happen here today. May Dubois with a couple of goals to get them started, then Vivian Hart scored on a penalty kick. They added another goal before the end of the first half to make it 4-0. Then Herrick scored on a terrific goal as she got the ball about 20, 30 yards out, and she curled into the left and fired the shot by the goalkeeper. Carrier made it 5-0. McLaughlin with the goal to make it 6-0, and that is the final. So for Galen Neal, Mike Violet saying so long from Skowhegan Area High School. Final score in this one in girls high school soccer this afternoon. Skowhegan Riverhawks 6 and the Messalonskee Eagles 0.
High school football on the Score and at Central Maine Sports has been presented by Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Clark Scrap Metal, Midstate Machine, 201 Service Skowhegan, Flagship Cinemas, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201